Welcome to this GiftWorks video. My name is Steve Faithful, and in this video, I want to show you some of the improvements that we've made to the Notes capability within GiftWorks 2011. And to show you that, let's sign into GiftWorks, and we'll go look up a donor. We'll look at Steve, and we'll go look at his notes. In this case, you'll see I have a couple notes for Steve, and notes have always been great within GiftWorks in that you can store as many notes as you want to keep your communications and your interactions with your donors up to date. And we hope in GiftWorks 2011, we've made it even more powerful. And let me show you a couple ways how. The first is if I add a note, you'll notice this note title. This note title, you could always provide whatever note title that you wanted, and you can still do that, a note. But now you can also choose from a drop-down list. And this drop-down list is defined in your settings area. Let's jump over there real quick. Click over to the settings area, click on Customize, click on Change GiftWorks Fields. We'll scroll down a little bit to Note Titles. If I click on Change Field, I can go ahead and add as many note titles as I want. This will help with data input in terms of adding notes, consistency of your note titles, so that as we go back to our donor, I can go ahead and add a note. I can simply choose from one of the values in the drop-down or add my own custom title and then provide a note. And I'll just put a custom note in here. Note, and we'll just put note information and click on save. So I can either continue to enter my own title in or choose from a drop-down of note titles. And once you've done that, you've added notes for your donors, you're going to sometimes want to be able to find donors by information that's contained in those notes or in those note titles. And there's different ways within GiftWorks you can do that. Let me show you the first way we've added, and that is in the advanced search area in the lower left-hand corner. If I click on advanced search, one of the new fields that you'll see added to the list of fields to search by is notes. And this is going to search the note body or the content of the note itself. And so if I wanted to look for a donor that contained the word, a donor whose notes contain the word interview, I could go ahead and enter that in and click on next. And it's going to show me the donors who have the word interview in their notes. And so you can search now in the advanced search area for donors who have notes that contain specific information. The other thing you can do is you can go to Smart Lists, and you can now create donor Smart Lists based on different note criteria. And let me show you those. If I click here, I can click on Notes, and I can search by a note date, a note title, that is the titles we were just entering in, or a partial note title, so if I was just looking for a specific word or part of a word in a title, the note body itself, the actual content of the notes, or whether a donor has notes or not. So let's just go ahead and we'll just choose from one of the note titles that I've entered in my settings area. Or if I wanted to go under notes and do a partial note title, I could just do home, and I can click on next, add that criteria, and you'll see I find any donors that have home anywhere in their note title. Once again, I could go back, change it to note body, and look for, let's see if I have interview somewhere in my note body, and I see I have a donor that has that. So we hope we've improved notes, not only being able to search them in advanced search, but now by a lot of different criteria, be able to search for notes in your donors who have notes that, whether it be by note date, note title, or note body, or whether a donor has notes or not. The last improvement that we've made to Notes capability within GiftWorks 2011 is that we provide you a report. If I go over to Reports and I click on View Donor Reports, if I scroll down, I'll now see that there is a Donor Notes report. And this Donor Notes report will simply produce a list of donors and the notes that are contained within them. And you can limit that by a smart list or by a certain date or notes that were by a specific user. And so as we look down here, I can see that if I scroll down, we can go find Steve that has his 3 notes that we saw before. So we hope these improvements that we've made to the notes capability within GiftWorks 2011 are helpful, not only being able to define the note titles, in addition being able to search for them in the advanced search area within GiftWorks, being able to create smart lists of donors based on their note information, and then the last thing is to be able to produce a report of their notes. We hope these improvements have been helpful. Not only these, but the other improvements that we've made in GiftWorks 2011. Continue to keep an eye out for other videos that will demonstrate some of the GiftWorks 2011 improvements that we've made. And I thank you for taking time to watch.